4/1/2016. We took your sword away and gave it back to you, huh? I don't remember that at all. So November 13th, 2015 were our first mods. It was Casey and first time. That's crazy, Sean. Yeah, talk about a mod that's never done anything here. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but man, Casey.
Okay, why is this not picking this up?
He was a mod just because he's my friend, you know? Not because I knew he was going to, like, do anything here, so. Think you were, like, in December? I gotcha. That's crazy, Sean.
Well, I'll just have to come back and get that.
You know, it's crazy.
What?
That's almost a year, almost 10 years ago.
I know. It's wild. Before New Year's. Oh, I got you, yeah. That's probably the stream where we unveiled our cameras then, Sean, that New Year's stream, right? Nick, I'm going to jump in the field with you here.
All right.
So we can get it done, then we can send all of our grain cars somewhere else. Did you do one or two rounds?
I think I did 2.
2 auto?
2 auto, yep.
All right.
You got 2 passes left, Nick, and he jumps in the field to help.
I mean, it's because I was in the next field. And he's actually got more than 2 passes. But because I want to send all of our grain carts somewhere else. I don't want to send some, you know.
I see.
I want to send all the grain carts over. Well, actually, I'm not going to send all of them to 11, but I'll send a few more, I think, to 11. We'll go there next, Nick.
Yep.
And then we'll jump up around the homestead eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's for grain cart reasons, Kimmy, okay?
I see.
Might have been Sean. Yeah, I got you. You'd have to look that stream up. I said, well, did we unveil our cameras on YouTube or Twitch? Because I'm not actually sure on that. Twitch. Last mod added was 2022. Oh my god. Speaking of Bert, I haven't heard from Bert in forever. I don't know if he like watches or I don't know, but if he could hear it, he needs to check in, you know? I haven't heard from that man in forever.
Yeah, it has been a while since Bert's been in here.
Yeah. Hopefully everything's alright with him and the fam.
Yeah.
Been a long time. I kind of halfway wonder if that was him at the farm show last year. Because, like, we're riding along in the golf cart, and we were trying to get to where the steam engines are. Because at noon, they blow all the whistles on the steam engines. So we were kind of in a hurry. And we're driving along the demo field, and there's a whole bunch of people parked at the tree line waiting for the demos to start. And we're driving along, and some guy just yells, "Puma Plow." And I kind of like stopped and I waved and I said, "Hey, how's it going?" And then I went on, and I kind of regret not like
taking to find out who it was.
No, just taking that extra minute to go like shake the man's hand and just say, "Howdy, how's it going?" You know, and like actually have a little conversation with him. But like, I was in a hurry to get somewhere.
Yeah, so you shouldn't treat your fans like that.
Well, I was in a hurry. Okay. If I wasn't going to the steam whistle that happens exactly at noon, and that's the only time it happens all day, I would have. But we were in a hurry trying to catch the steam whistles, okay? But I've always kind of felt like, dang it, I should have taken an extra 2 seconds to talk to the guy, you know?
You know, it's gonna be funny if some random person just comments that was me.
Yeah, so I don't know who it was, but I've always felt bad about it. So I always have felt bad about it. And then another dude came up and said hi to me while we were there. He had watched some of my Pink Newville videos in the past. So that's how I treat my #1 fan. I don't think it might have been my #1 fan. I don't know. I don't know who it was, so Sub, unfollow. I mean, probably. I just, because I kind of thought like, oh, I'll run into him later in the day, I guess is what I was kind of thinking. And then I never ran into the same guy again. And I felt bad. I should have like stopped the golf cart, jumped off, and like had a little chat, you know? Stuff happens. I don't like people in real life. Remember this, chat.
That's what happens after you get famous.
I never have liked people in real life.
You forget about the little man.
Okay. Whatever. That's not what it was. See, so here's the thing. I don't know if he just knew me from like the videos I made of Pink Mule, because the other guy, he didn't know John, but he knew Puma Plow.
Yeah.
Right? So the other guy on the golf cart, he just said Puma Plow. He didn't say John. If he would have been like John, I would have been like, oh, you'd actually know who, like, you actually like know. You know, does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
I think it was just somebody who had watched some YouTube videos. That must be the reason, because I don't like people.
That field 11 then?
Yeah. Because I don't like people, that's okay. I mean, it tracks. Yeah, you know, I'm from a big family, but like even family functions, I'm kind of like, okay, when do we go home? Like, I don't like crowds. I don't really like going to like sporting events because of the crowds. Like, I don't like being around a lot of people, and I never really have. I mean, I used to go to like baseball games and stuff, but you couldn't pay me to go to a Cardinal game today.
Olivia, she always wants to go do stuff and, you know, go out.
And Nick's like, I'll just sit in the basement.
I am plenty fine being at my home.
Yeah. I'm good. Your granddaughter got married and you didn't go?
Okay, now
I mean, I don't have any kids or grandkids, but somebody invites me to a wedding, for open bar's an open bar, you know? I'm kidding.
But you don't drink.
I'd say at the same point, you also don't know the person's like the situation. You know, maybe they're estranged.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, just because you're a grandkid doesn't mean you have a relationship with them, right? I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
That's true. No judgment to Moke Out Girl here. No judgment.
I say it's sad to say, but I'm sure in 2-3 years, my kid could probably walk past my parents and wouldn't even know who they are.
Well, and you guys don't live in the same town.
Oh, that too.
Same state, so it's a little, you know. Now, I've always kind of felt like in my family that my siblings that have kids, I always felt like they kind of did a bad job of like making sure that they got to see like grandma and grandpa, like my parents.
Yep.
Even my sister, who lives just a couple miles away, my dad hardly ever, and I don't hardly ever get to see my nephew. And I know that it's a two-way street, and I know where they live, but like, I don't know. It's kind of weird, you know?
Well, I look at it this way, and this is the way most people feel about it.
Yeah.
Is when you become a grandparent, they should come to see you. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's kind of sort of the way I feel about it.
Sure.
But my grandkids and my kid comes to see me, so, you know.
Yeah. Okay, Mocal Girl says there's a huge X family there. Okay, so that tracks. That makes sense, you know? Like I said, no judgment. Like, my family situation's not sunshine and rainbows, like, at all. So.
You know, when I was growing up, I had my mother's mother who lived with us.
Yeah.
But the other grandmother, we went to see her every Sunday.
Sure.
Every Sunday after church, we went to Grandma's house. And it was always so exciting to go to her house. I don't know why, but it just was.
Wait, Northern J, you have 3... I didn't know you... I thought you were, like, 20 years old. I had no idea, Northern Jay. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. I mean, my family situation, like growing up, like dad's family was in most of the dad's family. Well, like dad's parents were here in town, so we saw them a lot. But like, you know, I have cousins, my dad's sister's kids. I can probably count on one hand the times I've seen them, and they're in their 50s.
Yeah, I don't see my cousins, and all my
so.
Well, my mother and father both were born and raised in Tennessee, and I have loads of cousins around here. I don't ever see them.
Yeah.
They're on my Facebook, though. Does that count?
Your dad that lives in the United States sees your family more than, or sees your kids more than family in the UK. That's crazy. Wow. But then, like my mom's family, of course, there was a bunch of drama there when my grandma died, and I don't know. I think my one cousin, who's a couple years older than me, I think he's got a couple kids now. I haven't seen him since his wedding. And that was when my grandma was still alive, and she's been gone like 12 years now or something.
Dang.
Yeah, stuff happens to family after grandparents and parents pass away.
Yeah.
You just don't see each other. And
no grandchildren yet, godchildren. But yeah, no, my family, like my siblings, I see on a regular basis for the most part, kind of like holidays and stuff, I guess. Like, you know, my sister was here literally the other day. I only knew she was here because of a security camera. Like,
well, your sister was also more or less just coming to drop off the grade.
Yeah, but
wasn't she?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But I only knew she was here because of a security camera. That's it. I got you, Tomcat. It's unfortunate, man. When there's a death in the family, it's really unfortunate how like people's true colors come out, you know? Like my grandma, my mom's mom, she was the glue. Everybody got along for the most part. Now, granted, my one uncle, two of my uncles, so like my mom's brothers, they never really kind of got along. But like there were still invites to like family functions and like weddings and stuff. They would still attend. They were kind of grumpy when they were there, but they were there. But after my grandma died, like basically everybody turned their back to my mom because there was drama there, right? And it has to do with my aunt that lives with us now. When she moved in with us, that was the drama that like triggered everything, because grandma wanted her to move in with us, but grandma didn't tell anybody besides us. And my one aunt and uncle who she was living with, they didn't take kindly to it at all. But see, grandma and my aunt that lives with us now were living with a different aunt and uncle, and they were not happy at all there. So grandma actually wanted to move in up here, but we didn't think that was a good idea because like all her doctors and stuff were 45 minutes away. So like stay by your doctors, you know?
Keep where her doctors were.
Yeah. And well, when she passed, we're like, okay, aunt's coming to live with us. And everybody's like, what? Like, well, that's what grandma wanted. And they're like, no, she didn't. We're like, yeah, she did. There was a lot of drama with that. So my aunt and uncle, who my aunt that lives with us used to live with, I haven't seen them since shortly after my grandma's funeral.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we went to their house to pick up aunt stuff. That was the last time I saw them. And we used to be like really, really close with them, actually. I have two cousins from them. Like we used to be really close growing up and stuff. We'd see each other all the time, but I didn't even get an invite to my cousin's wedding. So it's like, okay, y'all are dead to me. I wasn't going to go anyway, trust me. But
yeah. It's pretty sad. Like my grandma passed away last year.
Yeah.
And that was, since we moved to Minnesota, that was probably the most I've talked to my parents.
Oh wow.
Since we moved, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried for a long time. I tried to, keep in conversation with
Sure.
them and everything. Keep their grandchild in the picture with them.
Sure.
But when, stop calling and the phone never rings.
Yep. You kind of don't want to pick the phone up.
Yep. And it's just like, Christmases and stuff really put another new perspective on it to me.
Oh yeah.
Is I saw that my kid was getting treated the same way I did, like at Christmases and stuff, and I really don't care for that. The favoritism.
That's messy situation. Yeah.
Nope.
Shoot, even my brother that's in Georgia, which I mean, there was some drama in the past with him, but like, I don't even know if I have his phone number. To be honest. I don't know. I assume he got a Georgia number after he moved down there, but I don't. Hang on, I'm gonna look. I don't even know if I have his phone number. I'll be honest. I don't know if I do.
I'd say at the same point, there's a huge age gap between you and your oldest sibling, right?
Yeah, but the oldest one's first time.
Oh.
I do have a number for him. Okay. I have a number for Lord James, but I don't know if it's the right number. Yeah. I think I talked to Georgia brother, like, God, when was that? He came up, he has to work in St. Louis once in a blue moon. And he was up here for work, and he was kind of hanging out here like after work and stuff. I talked to him then. I mean, there's no issues really between us now. Back when he first met his wife, or then to be wife, there might have been some drama. He was lying to mom and dad, and I didn't like that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's my plan for Ringwood? Or do I know yet? I have fun, take over the world, probably do some production stuff. I'm not allowed to have pigs per Kimmy. Maybe we go into the Beefalo game again. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Do I need to change my field number again?
Where you at?
Heck if I know. I'm just on the field.
Heck if I know. I'm on a field. You're on field
on
one. Yeah, change to field 1, and I'll get you some carts in a minute. I don't see any carts up there. Oh, they're all stuck over here. I'll get you a cart in a minute, Kimmy.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we have all sorts of auger wagons now.
Got 11.
Yeah. I think Nick means at that field, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
at that field.
I was saying our last field, Kimmy, John, and I were struggling with auger wagons, and now we got 5 just sitting here.
Yeah, we were kind of struggling. We're good now. We're chilling.
I haven't. We're talking about siblings. I haven't seen. I have 2 older sisters and an older brother that I haven't seen since my dad's funeral, and that was in 2007.
Ay caramba.
Yeah. There was a lot of
drama.
Well. They didn't understand, but I was the baby in the family.
Me too. I hated that term though.
And
hated it. Dax Bab's gonna be Ringwoods by Stevie.
Everybody was let's see, I have a sister that's 10 years older than I am. I have one that's my brother's like 8 years older than I am. And then my other sister, and they were kind of up good size. And they moved away before we really got to know each other.
That's kind of my issue that I've always had with my second oldest brother. We used to call him Lord James.
And
yeah,
both my sisters married someone in the service, so
they moved around a lot.
Yeah, and one sister lives in Wyoming, and the other sister lives in Florida.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Now I've seen the one in Florida more than I have the one in Wyoming.
Sure.
But then my dad, I've always been really close to him because I mean, I grew up with Dad, you know.
Yeah.
They did too, but
Yeah.
it was like they moved away and they just forgot they had a father, you
That's
know,
crazy.
pretty much. And I got real upset after the funeral about some things and
Yeah. Usually
that I
happens.
got, but I'm the one who was always there.
Sure.
And the biggest fight was over his guitar, so.
Wait, Mo Cowgirl, you're the youngest too? I always hated when Mom would introduce me to people. Yeah, this is my baby. And it's like, I am 25 years old. I'm not your baby.
Mm-hmm. My dad always referred to me as his baby girl.
I am your youngest. I'm not your baby.
Yeah, my mom always does that. It annoys me too.
You know what? It annoyed me, Nick, but I'd give anything for it to happen again, you know?
Yep.
Anyway, we are getting a little deep today. It's kind of weird, yeah.
What about them sticky bombs you put on that helicopter Sunday?
Hopefully we can ride the hot air balloons. I don't know, but if we can, I bet Tomcat will figure out how.
Right.
Tomcat's a big hot air balloon guy. Do you have grain carts, Kimmy? No?
No, I do not.
Okay, there's several cycling back, but I don't know. They're over by town. They're driving your way right now.
I'll sit and wait on them.
I think we ended up with too many down here, but that's okay.
That's okay.
It's good. We'll balance them out eventually.
Yep.
Okay, girl, you're good. You're good. It's all good. 1.2 is on the experimental. I did not, Dave, no. I did see, though, real fast, while we're talking games here. Where's it at? Oh, it is right there. Firefighting simulator, Ignite, has paintable fire trucks, customizable fire trucks now.
Nice.
So I got to mess with that. We got to have a lime green and orange fire truck.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going?
In GTA, all of John's cars are orange.
No, they're not.
Green.
Are you surprised?
Lime green more. Actually, lime green and red. A bunch of them are lime green and red, Kimmy.
That car that we were riding around, your armored car was orange, though.
It was red.
Was it red? It looked orange to me.
It was lime green and red. You the oldest, close to your age. I gotcha.
I feel like in GTA 6, I want to have a bunch of bright orange and dark blue cars.
Are you buying a console?
Okay, Nick, I'm gonna ask you. Do you have a console?
Yeah.
What do you have?
You do?
I mean, I do have a console, but it's a PS4.
Oh, are you not gonna get GTA 6 then?
No.
Not for a while.
Upgrade.
You gotta have the 5.
Gotta wait. I'm gonna wait until PC, Kimmy.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about.
You're gonna be waiting for
it's
a
like
while.
3.5 years away still.
I know.
Yeah.
If anything, if I was gonna spend the money on a new console, I'd spend the money on upgrading my PC to make it better.
Exactly.
You can't have two fields in the same crop next to each other?
No.
Oh, dang.
No, no. I don't agree with that one.
I don't know how many rules we're going to put on it. We'll probably do the hard economic difficulty and probably try not to take loans.
Yeah.
Other than that, I kind of think it's open season.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because, like, playing with all the rules, it's fun, but sometimes you just need to kind of go back and, like... I was actually thinking about a rule, Kimmy.
Uh-oh.
Having said I don't want rules. I was kind of thinking about a rule. You know, on this map, we have not sold just a crop, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay, especially in, like, we haven't sold crop in forever because we've been growing corn to feed pigs and...
Right.
What if... And it would be such a bad way to play. But what if...
only sold crops?
We only sold crops directly out of a field. So literally harvest, sell. No grain bin in between.
Oh.
No storing up waiting for the highest price.
Oh. On
harvest? Yes. harvest, sell. Nothing in between. Now, if we do a production or we want to do a dryer, fine, do that. But if we don't have anywhere else to go with the crop, harvest and sell. So even if we do a grain dryer, we are only allowed to like fill the dryer. If we have more than the dryer holds, we sell it.
Oh, we gonna be po, and
know,
not being able to take out a loan. We gonna be po.
That's okay. It's fine.
Ah,
Think
Yeah,
about
you're saying
that.
like it's a terrible thing. Well, at the first, it's gonna prolong your start a little bit.
Yeah.
So you know that's nice. Is it prolongs the map a little more.
Fire sale every time
Less-
we harvest. Yeah.
the map's gonna be prolonged on that one because those fields are expensive.
Well,
Say,
it gets to a
but
point
this-
where it gets laggy, and then we have to quit playing. So
Yeah.
And at the same point, you really think about it, you're only about half the cost when you're like what if you sell directly out of the field, you're about half what is at high value normally.
usually, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So, I
maybe
mean,
that'll make us grow other things besides corn and beans, because like if we did green beans, they're at the high time when you sell it, when you harvest.
Yeah.
Or it's kind of fun sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm poor on my farm.
So
I'm saving up the money now for another field. It's gonna take me a while because it's like 1.9 million.
I say yeah, a lot of like root crops and stuff, they're the high price when you harvest them.
Yeah.
no land,
could
no
do that.
machines, no tractors. Start with 2 mil. I see. I don't do that because if you're doing that, you probably want to start from scratch. But I don't do that because I want the buildings that Stevie gives you.
Yeah.
I always
We
like
always start with
starting
the
with the
farmer.
farms that the mod authors make. And then I
Yeah,
can
and
always
we'll have-
customize it to change or to fit my play style after that. You still don't have a grain cart? Oh, Kimmy,
No,
why
I
didn't you
do
say
not.
anything?
I don't know. I was just saying.
You got 45 over here in a big old collision.
Well. Now we'll have to start off with the machinery and the stuff that he gives us because
Well,
we go.
I'll probably set up a save. I won't start with what he gives us. It's too big.
But he gives too much stuff.
No.
Yeah.
The only thing that's big is the harvester.
I say he gives you a AF11. It's too
What's
much.
wrong with that?
But I at least
Oh.
like to start with like how the modder created the homestead.
I like the homesteads, but the equipment, it's too much.
I
All right,
say
Kimmy,
that.
that auger wagon's heading to you right now. Be there in a second.
Okie dokie.
That Pennsylvania map I was looking at. The only thing that sucks about that is it kind of looks like the mod author wants you to start like doing grass.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which can be fine.
Is it? And then there's only one tractor on that save when you first start.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's a no for
Stevie
me.
gives you 2.
I think it's more than that.
It's only 2. You got 2 cases. You get 2 cases and the harvester, baler, and
I don't know.
rake and
Gotcha.
a trailer. And
Gotcha.
Come
Contracts only
back.
for the first 5 years.
guess he's gonna go around and then come back. Now he only starts you out with 2 cases.
2 John Deere's.
No, not John Deere's. His cases. They're red. They're not green.
Yeah, Northern J, I get why people start that way. That's just not for me, you know? Does that make sense? It's just not for me. So, yeah. No baler on
I thought he's got.
Cowgirls map?
I could have swore I had a baler.
I don't know.
Sold
Tune
it.
in Thursday. We'll find out. How about that?
That's gonna be weird for me starting over on that map.
Right. Again.
That's it. I'd think it'd be nice to even do like, like for tractors to use the tractors we don't normally use, like
That's
so like New Hollands and
That's-
stuff.
well, I'll say that's what this map kind of was, but no, I'm not doing another no tab map. I'm good. We'll definitely do the tabbing. Most definitely.
Yes.
Ford Tractor was a JD. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll probably... So, as far as the Combine, like, you know, like I said, he gives you, like, the top tier Combine, right?
Yep.
And to me, I rather have maybe 2 smaller Combines. That way it gives us more jobs, right?
Right.
Instead of just having 1 big Combine, I kind of like having 2 smaller ones. Which I probably won't start with 2 Combines, because
Okay.
that's kind of...
Polar just reminded me, he does start you off with 2 John Deere and 2 cases.
Oh, snap.
I sold my John Deeres. I don't do John Deeres.
I'm buying all John Deeres on that map.
I say, it'd be interesting.
What
Did
is
they ever,
this dude doing?
Did they ever actually fix the problem
John,
with the Magnum?
this AI is messed up over here.
Kimmy, he's got to go to his field point first.
He did. And then he circled around and he came back and he left again. He's doing it again.
You're fine. Hang tight a second. Did they ever fix what, Nick?
Wasn't there an issue like when the 25 first came out with like the Magnums with multiplayer?
Yeah, it broke our save.
Yeah. Did they ever get that fixed?
As far as I know, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we got trouble everywhere, don't we? Oh, that's on the wrong. Did I do that? I probably did that. There we go. Helps when you put it on the right auto drive, chat. Just saying. I gotta get that auto drive too, by the way.
Yeah.
One that Jeff posted.
Right. Yep.
All 4 of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Sure do.
Wait, he posted like his auto drive course?
No, apparently there's some other guy on the internet that made one.
Oh.
Not the auto drive guy, but he said it's pretty good, so.
Swiping my forehead here.
Is it still not working?
Nope. He just went right by me and pulled up there and stopped. And
did you change your field to field 1?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It says tractor 1. Or it says field 1, tractor wait. Here comes another one. Ah, he's going to unload me. Thank you.
Yeah, it's me.
John.
I am a robot.
Oh.
Could be mistaken about the weather. I don't know, Moncago. It don't matter. It's, you know, it's fine. Oh, okay. I got you, Northern J. Yeah. Give me this guy behind me. Actually wants to unload me. No, I'm blocking him.
Oh, well. You're full.
I'm aware. You're empty-ish.
Yep.
Empty-ish. Oh boy. Oh. O'Reilly's auto parts.
Wonder if I recycle my auger fill.
Just keep your auger out now. Auger's out for Harambe.
Oh, yep. I recycle my auger. Now he's gonna come.
Yep,
unload.
for Harambe.
There
right?
we go.
Definitely for Harambe. Oh God! All right.
Are we gonna have pretty much the same mods that we do on here?
We probably won't have this combine. I'll change it up.
Okay. No goodie. More mods.
You should remember you started them at 3 times when
I said it'd be nice to clear out the mod folder.
Yeah, I'll start over. I mean, I'm definitely gonna bring in the John Deere plow.
Yep.
We're definitely still gonna have like our Landall. We're definitely gonna have I probably need to bring back some mother bins that we had on, what's it called? We had like a multi-fruit mother bin that would hold like all the stuff. Multi-fruit grain carts probably would be good to have.
Yep.
Again, so I'll be doing some changing.
Yeah, you got to get all that worked out tomorrow night. I know you'll probably go to the farm tomorrow.
Probably try to do it tonight. All right, Nick, where are you going now?
I haven't decided yet. I was just gonna wait and get unloaded, try and get unloaded real quick.
You got a cart? Well, if you have, here, I got you. I gotta probably try to figure that out tonight. Give me, to be honest. We'll see though. I'll probably play captain way too much tonight.
Probably.
What's the worst thing you gotta do to work on it Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Thursday morning?
For what? I'm sorry, I was reading a comment. What?
For the.
Like, I was saying, what's the worst thing you gotta do? Work on it, Wednesday night or Thursday morning?
Wednesday night would be fine. I would definitely want to have it done before Wednesday morning. That would be
Thursday morning, yeah, because John don't get out of bed till 11 o'clock.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
What am I talking about?
I envy the man for being able to do that.
It's a solid, Kimmy. Solid 10 o'clock, okay? Every day now. All right? I don't even want to hear it. Solid 10
see,
o'clock.
if I hadn't messaged John today when I did and told him that I couldn't get onto
Oh,
the
you're
server,
going to out me like that, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna ouch. I'm gonna throw you under the bus. He might not have started streaming till 2 o'clock because he didn't even know what time it was.
There's context, Kimmy. There's context.
He was sitting there playing on his phone.
I was scrolling on my phone and I lost track of time. I totally lost track of time. Nick, I'm just putting a ton of grain carts on the field 1 spot, by the way.
All right.
All those fields are connected, so let's just use that. Or all the fields are like in the same land chunk,
Yep.
Although it may not work having that many carts go there. I don't know.
Okay, some of these people in your chat's trying to be a suck up. John's his own boss. He can stream whenever he wants. No, he can't. He has a schedule, and
Hell
he is
yeah.
supposed to stick to that schedule.
Hell yeah, I can stream when I want. Let's go.
You're supposed to stick to your schedule.
Kimmy, that also means that he can't do bonus streams.
Oh, hush, Nick. Jeez. Don't need nothing from the peanut gallery.
But John, do you nap? No. Well, I don't. What?
Don't go there. 'Cause I don't nap on streaming days.
I can tell.
Even though sometimes I really want to.
We can tell you miss your nap on stream days. We can tell.
Kimmy, there's days you've been late because you've been napping.
Only one. I was only one late because of nap.
For the record, everybody has their own schedule. Okay, so everybody has their own schedule. Everybody's schedules are different. So yes, I realize that I wake up way later than most people, but I'm also up later than most people.
You don't go to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I wake up at 10 sharp, go for a nap at 10:15. No. At least 10:30.
As I say, that's probably like one of the worst parts about having kids. My kid is up at either 6:30 or 7, no later.
Gross. 3 a.m. club, exactly, Polar.
And then here soon, I'm gonna be part of that club again.
Yeah, I'm pretty much, well, I went to sleep earlier last night. I went to sleep a little after 1.
I mean, I was still playing captain until 1 last night.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody has their own schedule, so I don't knock anybody for staying up later than Chat, we're having nothing but auto drive issues right now, by the way.
Since I retired, I have no schedule. I go to bed when I want. I wake up when I wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically, pretty much does that. Some nights I'll go in the shower at like 1 o'clock in the morning and Dad's still up. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, watching YouTube. All right, Pop's living the dream, I see.
Only 30 more years.
Hey, he's actually talking about maybe going back to work.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Bored?
Maybe, no, there's some, I'm not going to get into it too much, but there's some things changing where first time works. And Pops is like, well, I might go back to work for a couple hours a week. Honestly, it'd be good for him.
Yeah, it gets him out of the house and gets him moving.
Yeah, keeps that brain going.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I wouldn't be opposed to it. You know, maybe a couple hours on like a Tuesday and a Thursday or something, you know, just nothing crazy, but you know, work a few hours a day and that's it, you know.
I'd even say like when I retire, I'd probably want to have a few hours a week kind of thing.
Your dad retired Polar and it's been hilarious. So yeah, Dad kind of like when he retired, he's like, all right, what do I do? Like,
yeah, that's
to a point.
I knew what I was gonna do. Play games.
I mean, he already at that, like he had already was watching a lot of YouTube, and then like it really went crazy after that. So
yeah, working was interfering with my game time, so
I can see that. Is this supposed to be my grain cart that's stuck in the ditch?
probably.
Either yours or mine.
It's actually yours because I'm out of my cart, so he's still moving. So I'm just trying to get a grain cart down here, you know.
There's all kinds of grain carts over here, but none of them are bothering to come empty me. That's okay. Somebody will show up sooner or later.
You have one up in the top part of one. I think that's trying to stalk you. Come on, grain carts, move. Move it! It's time to go. Why aren't they moving?
They don't wanna. They're just sitting there like, oh, there they go. Oh no, that's you.
No, I did that. They're just sitting there and they're not moving like they're supposed to, and it's annoying me.
We got one sitting down there in the middle of a field. I don't know what he's doing. Down there all by himself.
That one that you thought was for me, John, it's not for me. He just sped on past.
Oh gosh. You gotta love moving to fields that you've never used auto drive on before. Nope. And you don't actually have auto drive set up correctly for these fields, so you're just kind of winging it, you know?
Oh, you got one headed to your comment, looks like.
I'm not gonna move. Not gonna move. And then see, you got this issue going on too. You got too many grain carts trying to empty and the semi can't get through because this really isn't set up right over here either. Oh no. But you don't want to get out of your combine because you have a grain cart finally.
I don't got a grain cart coming to me. I can go fix it.
You just need to drive the semi or send some carts around full. Honestly, I need to change auto drive, but this is our last harvest, so it's fine. I don't really care. To be honest. And honestly, it might be better to send the carts over to 4 to have them unload over there, but then I think they'd get in collisions with trucks, so. Either way, I don't know. We got too much going on for the auto drive that we have. Not set up for 11 grain carts, I'll tell you that much. Well, really, we shouldn't need all 11 right now, but YOLO. That's what I have to say about it. YOLO. All right, did you get that, Nick?
Yep.
What'd you do? Send the carts around?
Yep.
Okay. Were they full?
None of those were full. One had a little grain in them. I sent them all so that way the first guy should end back up to the guy that had grain should end up back to the truck.
Gotcha. See, the other problem is I got rid of the part of that corner up there, so everything goes through the homestead, which is fine, but like kind of not fine at the same time, you know. It works, but not for 11 grain carts. All I know is I got a grain cart and I'm like empty. This is great. Fantastic.
Hopefully I got one coming to me now.
I think you do. He just left.
Yep.
The field.
No, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah. All I know is I'm doing the whole field of auger out the whole time. I'm not putting auger away. No. So speaking of Pops watching YouTube, right? So there's that podcast, Barn Talk.
Yep.
And they had Chat Larson on there the other day. And, you know, it's interesting. I actually watched about half of it last night. And it's like it got posted, I think, on Sunday. We came home from the farm. Sunday night, I went in the house or something, and Dad goes, yeah, that Barn Talk's pretty good. I watched the whole thing. It was barely even, like, uploaded.
What you're saying is he doesn't have enough YouTube to keep busy.
Yeah, he watches so. What's really funny about Pops, he's one of those YouTube watchers that does not subscribe.
Oh.
So what he'll do is he'll like find a channel, usually from the recommended.
Yep.
And then he'll just like, he'll go, oh yeah, I remember that. I don't think he watched that 2 times. I don't know if he knows about that, Dave. And, but he'll just like, he'll just like go search, Let's Dig 18 and like go watch his videos. It's like, you could hit the subscribe button. You are logged into a Gmail. Like you have a Google, like a YouTube account.
Yeah,
it's logged in.
It'd be so much easier when it come time to,
watch videos.
Watch videos. You just go to your subscription page.
I know, but no, he'll just like search the channels that he wants to find or like wants to watch a video on. It's like, okay, Pops.
I said I check my YouTube right now at least. I check it twice a day.
Yeah, that's like way easier if you just subscribe.
I check it like at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then like around 4.
There's an 8 o'clock in the morning?
There is an 8 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't know that. That's a joke, chat.
No surprise there.
It's a joke.
I'm sure John's been up at 8 o'clock at one point in his life. He had to go to high school.
I've been up. I can wake up if I have to. I was up at 6:30 for that auction a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but you slept all the way to the auction, did you not?
I should have, but no, I did not.
I say that is the worst thing, especially like in your case, John, where you're used to your schedule.
Yeah.
And then you have to get up for 4 hours early a day. That'd be rough.
Well, and I know a lot of people are like this, but when I have my alarm set to like get up early for something, I don't sleep.
Yeah.
So those auction nights or those auction days, those Saturdays, you know, we're home. We were home by 5 o'clock this past one.
You're out.
Right. And as soon as I sit down the computer, I'm gone. I'm gone. Like I'm out for a couple hours because, you know, you would think, oh, you could stream after. No, that's when I'm getting my sleep from the night before because I don't sleep if my alarm's set early.
I say like whatever day we go back to work.
Yeah, it'd be the same for you.
It's going to be rough.
Yeah. Now my alarm is set every day. I get woken up by my alarm most days. Not every day. Sometimes there's noisy people in the house. Cough, cough, my aunt. Art, what was that the other day, Kimmy? You sent me a DM about something.
There's no telling.
But it woke me up 2 minutes before my alarm went off, and I was kind of annoyed with you.
That's no surprise. You're annoyed with me every day.
I was kind of like, dang it. Well, then I was annoyed with myself. I'm like, why do I have my Discord notifications on my phone?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Turn them off. I got mine turned off.
I say, what time's your alarm go off?
10.
Like 10.
So, don't text John before 10:15.
I'm just going to turn my alerts off.
I try not to.
What was that DM about?
I don't remember. I have to go back and look.
It was the one I didn't answer you about.
Oh, that's not surprising either.
And then you got mad at me for not answering you.
I didn't. I don't ever expect you to answer me when I DM you.
Amen. All right, noted.
I learned that years ago.
Oh, hang on. Because see, now that I've said my notifications are on my phone, somebody's gonna just annoy me with a notification. So now I have to
Turn them
Right.
off.
I have to turn them off, and I have to say it publicly.
Well, it's like with Snapchat, you don't have actual notifications on your phone for Snapchat, right?
No, I don't. Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok,
Everything public, pretty much.
I don't have anything turned on anymore. I mean, like an actual text message or a call.
Right.
That's pretty much it. I don't
Oh,
like my local weather app's on.
Okay, well, see, I think what messes me up is you're an hour behind me, and I keep forgetting that. Time zone things.
You can message me whenever because I have my notifications off. I don't care.
But it was about, I had tried to get on the farm. The server was down.
That's right. I was preparing for the corn planting.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, I didn't get back to you.
No.
Because I saw it on my phone, and then I closed my phone, and I was like...
And you were like, I don't care.
And then my alarm went off, and I was like, no.
Yeah, because it was 9-something your time, but it was 10-something my time.
So early.
Not for me, it wasn't.
I found out this with our work tablets and stuff, because I'm going to be getting one here soon.
Okay.
That I got to find a new spot for my work tablet to sit at.
Oh, yeah?
Because I guess corporate doesn't allow the notification sign to be turned off on the tablets.
Leave it at your computer.
That means I'd have to go downstairs every day, though.
Leave it in your vehicle. Wait, Tomcat, why? I just saw your...
Okay. Hey, yeah, I seen that where you're signing autographs. Yeah,
I don't sign autographs. I'm not famous. First off. And I know that's a controversial topic for some people, but I'll shake your hand. I'll say howdy. I'll buy you lunch. I'd buy somebody lunch at a farm show. But I'm not.
Okay, so you're telling me if I spent my money to buy a Puma Plow hat.
First off, you can't buy a Puma Plow hat. They're not a thing right now.
Oh, well, okay. Just for, just
humor
out
you.
There.
Yeah.
If I bought a Puma Plow hat.
Yeah.
And I met you.
No.
You would not sign that hat for me?
No.
That's just wrong, John.
I'm not
so
famous.
Wrong on so many levels.
I'm not famous.
Kimmy, if it makes you feel better, when I invited him to my wedding, he didn't even send a card.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. I didn't know that was what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to send a card full of money or something, right? Or gift cards.
Sure, whatever you want to do.
I should have sent you Harbor Freight gift cards. That would have been great.
Yeah.
Or like to a tool truck, you know.
You know the funny thing is, so I had tools on my wedding registry.
Yeah.
And I actually did get a tool.
Nice. Just sign it as buddy, problem solved. I guess, okay, so Kimmy, like part of it, okay, I know that like famous people, they have like their autograph, like it's not their real signature. I guess I'd have to come up with something because I'm not going to sign my real name.
Well, no, I would expect you to sign it Puma Plow.
Well, that's kind of weird. That's not my name, though.
I know, but it's your name here.
That's the name you go
that's
by.
That's the name. Though. That's all I want is Puma Plow. I know your name.
Would I sign under the tattoo of my face? No. Absolutely not. Sign it, Luke Combs. Now we're talking, Sean. Need a stamper? Yeah, Kimmy, what if you ask for my autograph and I pull out a stamp? Would that work?
That would not be, no.
Okay, well, I hope we never meet at a farm show then.
Never know.
You know, that would
Might
be
just
funny.
pop
Like
up one day.
if that's like what some famous person started doing that, that became like the normal thing for famous people to sign autographs with, which is a thunk of a stamp.
Why would I not put my name? My real name's not public. Okay, girl, that's why. Yeah, most people. I mean, there's some people that know my real last name, but it's not public information. You know, Plow is not my last name. So
I was looking earlier because I was actually going to see like actually how long it took from my house to get to your house earlier. So Olivia had a bunch of lists made up from when we got married for everyone and their addresses. The only address she did not add to that list
mine.
Was yours.
Let's go. But John is my first? Maybe. I don't know. Is it? Should we start that rumor?
Alias.
Should we start that rumor that John's not my real first name?
Well, I mean, it's kind of not.
It's kind of not, actually.
It's just like Nick's not technically my first name either.
All right, Nicholas.
Nope. Jonathan.
It's Jahan. Well, see, here's the thing. I think I've said it enough times that, like, if you do meet me somewhere, I'm not going to sign an autograph. And I think there's that expectation of I'm not going to sign an autograph. So people should know that that's not going to happen. Does that make sense?
No.
I'm not famous.
If I ever get to the point
to us, you are.
Or we would meet in person, John, I am going to ask you for an autograph.
I'm not going to sign it, Nick. It's going to get really awkward. And I'm not going to sign it. It's not going to happen. I'm not. Wow. I'm just some dude on the internet that plays video games and hangs out with some cool people, you know? And I'm not sure who the cool people are, but I'm pretty sure some of you are. Not sure who. But yeah. If you come, well, don't come from the UK just for an autograph. That's not going to happen. So. It's pretty public. I mean, but there's like creeps on the internet, Mocap girl, you know?
I mean, at the same point, even a lot of famous people don't even.
No, famous people all have fake names.
Yeah, their real actual name, unless you follow a lot of them, like a lot of actors, unless you follow them from like their first big hit movie.
Even then, they all have fake names. Most of them.
Yeah, some, but I mean, some still do use their like their real actual name for the first two movies or something like that until they get really famous.
I can sign your Puma t-shirt. I'm good.
Well, I know what I'm not going to do.
Just scroll, baby. I mean, yeah, do you want something that's legible or like that's the other part of this? Do you actually want to know what it says or no?
No, because most people, when they sign autographs, you can't read it.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. So I guess maybe that's just a weird part of my brain. I've never understood the whole like autograph thing. Does that make sense?
No.
I just never understood it.
If it makes you feel better, I don't understand like what's appealing to people about an autograph.
Yeah.
I never have.
Like, I'd rather have a picture with like somebody.
Okay.
Or...
Would you take a picture with me? Now, see, he's gonna say no. I knew it.
Yeah, I would take a picture with you.
Okay, cool.
I took, remember Nancy and Dwayne from back in the day here, you know?
Nope.
We met them at the farm show. I took a picture with them. I'd do that. Polar said he would say no too. What kind of lunch? Dave, at the farm show, they have these really good pulled pork loaded fries.
Ooh,
that sounds good.
And like, you know, I try to eat good before going to the show because I know every year I'm going to get those. Now, last year I didn't because the farm show actually lost power around lunchtime, and
Oh,
so
that's
they
kinda
couldn't
sad.
they couldn't make any food. So, but yeah, last year we didn't have them, but in previous years, yeah, that's what we get for lunch. Pulled pork loaded fries. They are fire.
Sound good.
Yeah, it's like pulled pork, nacho cheese.
Oh,
There might be
and
like
fries?
sour cream, and then they're on like
Ooh.
these seasoned fries. It's
Oh, you're
it's
making me
huge.
hungry.
It's enough for like 2 people, but they are so good. So I'd buy y'all that.
John, we're American. Most of our meals are enough for 2 people.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Sometimes 3, depending on
Yes.
where you go.
You had your 15 minutes. I just don't think I'm famous. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy on the internet, y'all. Stay humble, hustle hard. You know what I'm saying, chat?
Hey, that was also another reason, like when back when I did TikTok and stuff. That was another reason why I kind of just stopped. It seemed weird, like 10,000 people actually wanted to
Because
see
you were getting famous for shaking your rump on the internet. Is that why?
I mean, whatever you gotta do.
He was legit, chat. Yeah. Was that the video that got you married? No.
No.
It was a different one. That's
It was
right.
a different one. I think that video had like 1.3 million views on it.
Did it really?
Yeah, I had a couple of videos with like 1.3, 1.6
See,
million views.
Nick's famous. I've never had those kind of views. That's crazy.
And I know because of the rump shaking video, I had some people, like some very famous people, follow me up over that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. See, Tony should have left the trash can video up. You never know what could have happened, you know?
Yeah.
Just saying. That's true. Not that I've ever seen Tomcat, yeah. Never pulled a Tony, huh? Anyway, so that's another thing about John Unlocked. I won't sign an autograph. You're welcome, chat. But yeah, I just never understood. I never understood like why they're worth money, like from say like sports players.
Right.
I never understood the whole like autograph mentality.
I would never sell your autograph.
Well, it wouldn't be worth nothing. So
Even if it was worth something, I wouldn't sell it.
What always gets me is like the water bottles like people claim that the person drank out of are the tissues they used. Like just the disgusting things.
Yeah, that's just taking it too
Yeah.
far.
But no, I don't.
I don't want a water bottle somebody drank out of.
I'll give you that. You can have that. Get
Ooh,
my
then I'd
DNA
have your
and clone me.
DNA.
You don't want that, trust me. But yeah, no, I don't know. I never understood the whole, oh, I gotta wait in line or I gotta pay hundreds of dollars for some Sharpie on a poster.
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of getting to the point where, like Olivia, there's an artist she wants to go see in concert.
Yeah.
But I'm at the point like, why you want to see them in concert? Almost every musician sucks in person now. They all use autotune.
Okay.
And also, what's the appeal to go sit in a crowded stadium?
Yeah, I mean, I get your point to a point, but like, remember, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
And that was cool when I saw.
If they come back to town, I would actually like to go to that sometime again.
No.
But like beyond that, I'm good.
Right. Like, there's a few people I wouldn't mind seeing, but I mean most people I would like to see have not or passed.
In your situation, Nick, happy wife, happy life.
Happy life.
Yeah, I told her no.
You're a brave man, Nick. You're a brave man.
Do you know how much Alex Warren tickets cost?
Oh, she wants to see Alex Warren, really?
Yes.
I don't even know who that is.
It's that TikTok song, right?
She likes all of his music. I mean, it's not bad music, but tickets are expensive.
I know him from TikTok. I do see his
Yeah.
stuff occasionally. Yeah.
And it seems like, at least where we live, it seems like concerts are always on like a Thursday or something.
Right, yeah, in the middle of the week when you have to work the next day.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand that.
Happy life, happy life. Saying. It's a thing, right? I guess.
Yes,
I don't know. I don't have one, so. Oh, goodness. So anyway, chat. No autographs, okay? Are you still mad about it, Kimmy?
Yeah.
Well, get used to it. I want to say... No, maybe not. Never mind. Somewhere out there is a picture of me with Nancy and Dwayne from Farm Show from years ago. But I don't think I have the photo. To be honest, I might. I don't know. Annie Hoozles. Don't get mad, get gladware, you know? No, maybe not. By the way, it is St. Patrick's Day. It doesn't feel like it's St. Patrick's Day, does it?
No.
I don't know. What's it supposed to feel like?
Probably drunk.
No, I never got drunk on St. Patty's Day. It doesn't feel like St. Patty's Day to me because I don't have any corned beef.
I'd say the worst St. Patty's Day I've ever had. It was a pub crawl we went to. My brother and his wife and I went to a pub crawl.
Oh boy.
And after we left the pub crawl early because that town just turned to a cluster. We went to another town that was closer to where my brother and his wife were living at the time. And we drank there until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh boy.
At one point in the night, I asked for potato chips. I don't know what I said. The bartender could not understand me. I had to point to get the potato chips.
And that's when they should have quit serving you.
And they did not quit serving me at that point.
And that's when they say, "Sir, here's a water."
Yep.
Yeah. Time to get hydrated.
Should have said that, but they didn't.
Wow. Could be because there's snow on the ground. I don't want to brag, Dave, but I don't see any snow.
There's snow on the ground here.
We did have flurries, though.
I think we had flurries yesterday afternoon.
Yeah. And I mean, it's only, what is it, 33 out right now? There is something showing up on Radar Omega, but I'm not sure. It might be a little snow out to the west.
It is 38 here.
Hang on. Load. Yeah, there's some, like, snow. Like, Kansas City might be getting some snow right now. Maybe, like, real light, though.
It is currently 18 degrees.
From Columbia out to, like, Topeka, Kansas, it's, like, snow up. And I heard there was a blizzard in Des Moines the other day.
Yeah, where my family lives, there's a blizzard, too.
Sounds like fun. Snow, what is that? You see dead grass finally, Sean? You guys got rid of all your snow finally? That's good.
They were out here cutting our grass yesterday.
Oh, really?
And it 30 degrees and they were mowing grass.
Supposed to get a little in northeast Missouri. Smitty, I forget you're from Missouri or live in Missouri. There's actually a lot of people from Missouri like that have been through this chat over the years. It's kind of crazy. Every time I feel like I talk about St. Louis, somebody's like, "Wait, you're from Missouri?" Not every time, most times. So yeah, it's like, yes, unfortunately, I'm from St. Louis. Not actually from St. Louis. but close, very close. Actually, fun fact, all of my siblings, except for the youngest two of us, right, were all born in St. Louis. The youngest two of us, mom's doctor retired, so she had to find a different doctor.
Oh.
That didn't work at the hospital in St. Louis, worked at a different hospital, so. Yeah, I was born at a different hospital. Which actually, the hospital they were all born at is, I think, a park now. Like, it got torn down. Down there by, it's right across, it was right across Highway 40 from the zoo, is where they were all born at. I forget the name of the hospital, but yeah. That's what I've heard anyway. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I would hope not.
Yeah, maybe in a past life, you know?
Maybe.
Never know. Actually, I don't think it's a park now. I think it's a parking lot for the zoo. Don't they have a cable car that goes over the highway? I feel like that's a thing, or maybe they talked about doing that actually. Maybe that's not a real thing. Either way, I don't know, man. Somewhere down yonder there. Way down yonder. I was actually born in the same hospital my dad was born in. There's a fun fact for you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, the part of the hospital that I would have been born in was not built when Dad would have been born there, but yeah, the same hospital. Fun fact for you. I don't know. Is that actually fun? Probably not. Fact for you. I don't know if it's fun.
I mean, I was born at the University of Iowa.
Oh, yeah. Big smart guy,
you're,
huh? At the university.
When you're a triplet,
oh yeah,
ship you out there.
They probably don't want that at some little local podunk hospital in Iowa, huh?
Yeah.
It's too much work.
Well, where I lived, the closest hospital to us, you normally would spend the extra 10 or 15 minutes getting to the different hospital.
Sure. Yeah.
Because that one was basically a hospital where it was known pretty much if you went there, there was a good chance you were going to die.
When brother lived up in Chillicothe,
yep.
They actually have like, I don't know if it's I think it's like a town sponsored thing, but you pay into this, right? It's like an insurance plan basically, right?
Yeah.
And it's for medical helicopters.
Huh.
Because the hospital that they have in Chillicothe basically is a Band-Aid. That's like the highest level of care you're going to get there is a Band-Aid.
Right.
And they pick up the phone and they call a helicopter from like Kansas City or like St. Joe.
Yep.
They don't do like anything at that hospital. So, but basically anybody in town could pay into it and have coverage basically to get a helicopter if they needed it.
Nice.
Kind of brilliant, really.
Yeah.
So they paid into it just to have it, and thankfully they never had to use it. But you know, with them having a little bit of acreage and like, you know, cutting trees down and stuff, I'm like, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You never know when you're gonna have a whoopsie with a chainsaw or something crazy happens.
Probably 4-ish years ago now, my uncle had a pretty bad logging accident.
Who did?
One of my uncles.
Oh, really?
He's lucky to be alive from it.
Dang.
But they had to med flight him to another hospital, and found out that the reason med flights are so expensive is because you're paying for all the people that don't pay for it.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah. You know, I wonder, you know, listening to the scanner as much as I do, like if there's a bad accident or something happens like out in the county, they'll sometimes even call for the helicopter before they get on scene.
Yep.
And well, sometimes, you know, the person's beyond help, and sometimes they're at a higher level of care where they don't medevac them because you have to be a certain level to go in the helicopter.
Yep.
Or the person's not hurt as much as they thought, and they can, you know, take them by ambulance. And, you know, sometimes they'll call them off before they get on scene. They call it air standby. Yep. It's like, man, who has to pay for that? You know?
No one, I believe.
I would assume, yeah, the company just eats that. That's just part of what they offer.
Because I know, like, when I was on a volunteer fire department in Iowa,
yeah,
we would a lot of times you would call for a medevac if you, depending on like how the accident was described.
Yeah, it's all about the caller. Yeah.
Yeah, you would a lot of times you would have that en route before you even left the station, just because, just so that way you had someone that was already en route.
Yeah.
It can take 15 to 30 minutes for them to get off the ground too.
Yeah. There was one time down by the farm, there was a bad accident, and the medevac helicopter was the first thing on scene.
Yeah.
They were already in the air. And 68 rain yesterday. Today's 5 with blowing snow. Nice, Spyro. Nice. But yeah, the medevac was actually the first one on scene before all the volunteer firefighters finally showed up. It's kind of crazy to think about.
That's different.
It was pretty far out in the, I think they were like on their way back from a transfer or something.
Yeah.
Because I remember pulling it up, because sometimes when I hear there's a helicopter involved, I'll pull it up on like flight radar.
Yep.
And then I can track it until it like goes to land. I'm weird like that, Chad. I know. By the way, Chad, it's break time.
Is it already?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock.
You headed out too.
I'll say you gotta go get up, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna hire my combine in this field real quick, so I can go take my break.
That's it. I'm gonna keep the combine. Try to keep the combine out of the way at least.
That's all good. No worries. All right, is my combine gonna go? Go gadget. Hello. Let's see if we can make this bad boy go. Come on. AI worker, go. Oh, you know, it helps if I hit the H button, not G. H is definitely better than G. Okay. All right, Nick, I'll catch you later. Kimmy, I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
All right, chat. BRB mode. Yeah, be back in a second.